there was somebody watching me. It was a girl that worked at the grocery store on break, and she saw this whole thing. But what made me mad wasn't the fact she was laughing at me. What made me mad was she didn't help me. She could have helped me. I was like, help me. Help me. Help me.
My back is against the wall. This is not a test. It's the real deal. Help me. Help me. Nigga. Help me.
Hi, it's Jessica Baek. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. I look crazy. It's late. And I'm having another reaction. But it's okay. It's nothing. It's Friday. Or at least when this goes up, it'll be Friday. Wait, actually, no, it's Friday. It's like 1 o'clock here right now. So it's Friday. So what does that mean? It means story time. So the last on my list for my poll was Starbucks broke my heel. It's a little bit clickbaity, but because Starbucks didn't actually do anything, nor did a Starbucks employee do anything to me. But anyway, let's get into it. So I'm probably gonna touch my lips a lot. Like, they are ripped and hurt and swollen. So forgive me, whatever. But this happened, let's see, when I lived in Wildemar, so like 3 or 4 years ago. But I've said it before in other videos, I'm a nurse. I'm a private nurse, so I don't work at a hospital. I work for a couple families. To be exact, at the time this happened, I was working with three families. I take care of the severely intellectually disabled, and even though this isn't my dream job and I will be making a career change, I actually really do enjoy my work and I love it. But every now and again, I wear regular clothes to work. My patients have a fear of 2 out of the 3 at the time, and now currently both of the 2 I have a fear of doctors and hospitals. So I rarely wear scrubs. If I have a feeling that for some reason it's going to be a messy day, I will wear scrubs, and I do keep scrubs in my car just in case my clothes get dirty or something. I have a couple pairs of scrubs in my car. But for the most part, I wear regular clothes, but I don't dress up. I rarely wear my contacts. I probably should. It would actually be easier at work to wear my contacts. But at least for half of my shift, I don't think I could wear contacts for a whole like 12 hours, 16 hours. That'd be too much. My eyes already get dry after 4. But I keep my hair in a pineapple messy bun. I wear usually leggings and a tank top or a t-shirt, and that's it. I rarely dress up. I rarely get the chance to dress up either, because the rest of the things I do, I work from home. And even if I have a day off, I spend that time with my little brother. He is my baby. He is my life. So, and 4 years ago, I had nothing to do and nowhere to go. It had been a couple years, but I had moved away from like the majority of my friends that are in the greater Los Angeles area, or some of them are in my hometown, Vegas. And then I have a lot of friends from high school, when I went to high school in Atlanta, or technically in Decatur. But, so I was kind of removed from all my friends. I had nowhere to go. I had a day, on this particular day, I had a day off, right? And I woke up early. I wasn't tired. Like, I felt energetic, which is very rare for me. It is extremely rare. I have fibromyalgia and I have lupus. I am tired and in pain all the time. So I felt invigorated and I got up early. My little brother amazingly didn't get up early. I had the time to have a whole 30-minute shower. It was amazing. Usually I take like a 10-minute shower in the morning. I had the chance to take a whole 30-minute shower. I didn't have braids. I had this really nice wig. I think the picture on my YouTube is me in that wig. It was new. It was, you know, fluffy and flowing. I had my Desio contacts. I put them in and I got each one in my eye the first try. It was freaking amazing, right? I got dressed up. I was cute. From head to toe, I was dressed to the nines. Now, I have a lot of high heels. When I when I was young and like in my early 20s, I only wore high heels, right? Even when I rode my bike to college, I wore them in 4-inch stilettos. I rode my bike in 4-inch stilettos. It really wasn't hard, but that's what I did. So I have a lot of high heels. And I was like, you know what? Let me wear some heels. I had like a couple errands. I had to go to the bank and I had to grocery shop. And I think I had like one business meeting because it was like when I first started my dog walking business and I was getting clients, and that was when I was actually dog walking too at the time. So, but I had an appetite, so I ate breakfast and I felt good. I got dressed in this cute little outfit. I think I was wearing a nice little skater kind of skirt, the one that kind of like floofs out at the bottom. And I was wearing, it was a gray skirt, by the way. I think I might actually have it. Hold, please. And I was wearing like a brown top or something. No, I was wearing a brown sweater and I had like I think it was a white top or something, right? And I wore cognac colored wedge heels. They were about 4 3/4 inches tall. I had them for a very long time. I think I had them for like 6 years because I bought them right when I moved to California. And I went to my meeting. It was great. I got a really big client. Then I did my errands, went to the bank. I had no trouble. They had no problem looking at my name. I have 3 legal names, last names, okay? It's a double hyphen. And usually nobody can find me in the system, and I do not have debit cards for the majority of my accounts. So, they found my name right away, got me my money. It was freaking fantastic, right? So I thought, you know what? My oldest brother was babysitting my baby brother, and let me be a little bit nice. My oldest brother wasn't a dick today. I shouldn't say, I was gonna say I shouldn't say that, but whatever. My brother watches my videos, so if he gets mad about it, he'll get mad, but I'll at least plug his channel somewhere. I'll put his channel in the description box below. Watch his videos. He's a gamer, so it's all video gameplay. But he wasn't being a dick that day, and like, I was like, let me be nice, alright? I picked up my groceries. There's a Starbucks right across the street from the grocery store. So I was like, let me go in and, you know, get him some coffee, get myself some coffee. I was actually feeling really good health-wise that day, so I got coffee, which I really shouldn't do. I'm allergic to coffee, not caffeine, just coffee. And I got myself a sweet cream cold brew. I got my oldest brother, a caramel frappuccino. And then I got, like, my baby brother, he can't drink coffee, but I got him one of those refresher thingies. I think it was the mango dragon fruit one. And I got him one of those. I got some morning buns and some other stuff. A scone or something, and some cake pops, right? So I have this drink thing in my hand, and my hands are full. And I parked far from Starbucks, right? Because it was closer to the door of the actual grocery store, but it was rather far from the Starbucks itself. But not like too far. It was a brisk walk, okay? It wasn't like super far, but it wasn't close to Starbucks, alright? And I'm walking, and I think I'm cute. I think I'm the cutest shit in the world. I got hit on at the bank. I got hit on in the grocery store. I got hit on in Starbucks. A dude actually paid for my whole order at Starbucks. I thought I was cute that day, okay? And I'm mad I threw away the shoes. I didn't throw away the shoes. I gave away the shoes like 2 weeks ago to Goodwill. So, I'm walking down the street. I'm on the sidewalk, and then the sidewalk breaks because there's a Panda Express, and then there's the Starbucks drive-through exit, and then the Panda Express drive-through entrance in this little section, right? So usually I would just cross to the parking lot part right there where the sidewalk stops, because I have to go that way, right? And so that's what I do. But as I step off the curb, right, all of a sudden my left foot feels real light. All right, for people that haven't worn heels, especially wedges are actually rather heavy shoes on your foot. And all of a sudden, my foot felt real light. So I put my foot down. And I wiggled it around. And it felt fine. Like, my shoe was fine. I don't know what was going on. So I moved my right foot forward. Just, you know, step off. And picked my left foot up. And I did the hokey pokey and I turned myself around. Okay, never mind. I was singing that with my client today. With my patient today. Or yesterday. And all of a sudden I hear a thud, right? And I'm like, what is that? And then my foot feels light again. And I look, and the entire heel part of my shoe is gone. Let me explain, right? This is a wedge, right? This doesn't convey it, alright? Alright. This is the kind of wedge I was wearing, right? This right here, this whole heel part, from here to here, fell off of my left foot, right? And all of a sudden, I'm screwed because I have one hand full of drinks, and then I have one hand full of food, and I am still a good 300 feet away from my car, right? But I no longer have a heel on one foot. And sadly, my shoes were so high that I couldn't actually well enough be on my tiptoe for my left foot and on my right foot just regular and walk, because my shoes were that high. I couldn't push up on my tiptoes and still be able to walk well enough to do that, right? So now, thankfully, I was looking around because this shit is embarrassing. I was just strutting around like I was the best bitch and the baddest bitch on earth. And all of a sudden, I went to the lamest bitch because my shoe broke while doing nothing, right? And I'm now squatted down, right? But so I could put my cups, my drink, on the ground. I'm still looking around and making sure there's no people because this shit is embarrassing, right? And I'm trying to figure out, how do I pick up my heel and still carry everything? Somehow I finagled it and figured it out, and I have drinks, food, and then I just placed my heel like right next to my drinks like this, and I am now sprinting, kind of like hopping actually, on one foot because my left foot don't touch the ground. But then I reach my car. I'm still looking around, right? And I think nobody is looking because I see no people outside, right? So I didn't hop like a goddamn bunny to my car. Now I have a bigger dilemma. I drive a SUV, and my hood is slightly slanted, so like everything I put on top of it slides off. But my car is also too high that I can't put shit on the roof when both my hands are preoccupied. And my keys are at the bottom of my bag. All the way at the bottom. But if I put anything down, I'm going to be screwed. I will spill coffee all over this white shirt and this gray skirt. So now I'm trying to figure out, what do I do? Because my heel has slightly slid off the drink holder, and I am struggling to balance it. So I turn my back to my car, right? And I kind of slide down the door of my car until I can safely reach my behind to the ground. I do, and I sit all the stuff on the ground. I get my purse and I start rummaging through it. Why? No matter how small of a purse I get, I still can't find crap in it. And I finally find it, and I unlock my door. I open the door, I put the stuff on the front seat, and I go around to the driver's seat. As I go around to the driver's seat, I see this face at the row of cars behind my row. And all I see is there was somebody watching me. It was a girl that worked at the grocery store on break. And she saw this whole thing. But what made me mad wasn't the fact she was laughing at me. What made me mad was she didn't help me. She could have helped me. I was like, help me. Help me. Help me.
My back is against the wall. This is not a test. It's the real deal. Help me. Help me. Nigga. Help me.
Somebody. Anybody. She didn't. She watched me and laughed at my ass for a good 15 minutes. Alright? I get in the car. I live literally less than 5 minutes down the street. So I drive home. But here comes the second dilemma. I live on the 3rd floor. And there's no elevator. There is 4 sets of stairs. There's 32 stairs to be exact. And I have 1 shoe. So thankfully though, I was in my car. So I just took off my shoes. But this is California. And I lived in the desert. It's hot. I can't walk on the pavement barefoot. And of course I had no socks because I was wearing heels. So now I have to hop on 1 foot upstairs in a clunky wedge. That means you can hear me. I sound like the giant from Jack and the Beanstalk. I am pretty sure as I hopped my ass up each stair, 1 stair at a time, all 32 of them, I probably sounded like fee fi fo fum. And I get there and I could not unlock my front door. So now I'm pounding on my door like I'm the police. My brother comes to the door. It's like, oh my God, what happened? And I run through the door. And as I'm going through the door, I say, there's shit in my car, there's groceries, and there's coffee. I go and I get some sandals. I really do. I get my really comfortable Cobians, and I bring my shoes back in the living room, and I come back in. My oldest brother has taken my little brother downstairs. So my little brother can act like he's doing some chores and pick up the lightest bag in the car as my brother carries up a case of water and bring the stuff upstairs. I run downstairs, I start bringing stuff up. After 10 minutes of bringing crap upstairs and having the coffee and the snacks and whatever on the table, my brother was like, why were you beating on the door? Like, it wasn't that serious. You could have called me. And I could have called him. I really could have. I could have called him while I was downstairs after I parked. I didn't, because I wasn't thinking, because who does this happen to? And I was like, bruh, like, as I was walking, my shoe broke. And he was like, Jessica, it's not the first time a strap broke off your heel. And I was like, no, that's not it. I could have dealt with that. I just clamped my toes down real hard. I would have made it. It would have been fine. I was like, no, bruh, the heel fell off. And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, the heel fell off. And I showed him the shoe, and my brother falls on the floor laughing. He's like, Jessica, this shit makes no sense. How did this happen? I don't know. And he looks, and he's like, I can't figure this out. I don't know why your heel broke. And I was like, I don't know either, but it took me another like 5 months before I ever dressed up again. And I am kicking myself that I gave away these shoes before I got the chance to tell this story, because I kept these shoes for a whole 4 years, right? Because nobody believed it. I would show people when they would come over my house, be like, where's the shoes? And so I would show them, and I don't have them anymore. I literally got rid of them like a couple months ago after moving. So, but that was my story time. That was the time Starbucks broke my heels. Very clickbaity, but it was really just my shoe fell off. My shoe broke itself after leaving Starbucks. And to this day, I don't know what happened. It's the only time that's ever happened to me. I've never had a heel break. Even when I wear stilettos, I've never had a heel break. And I don't know what happened. Thankfully, the moral of this story is, though, you could do it. Like, you can make it. You just gotta struggle a little bit. And to the girl that was in the car laughing at me, screw you. You could have helped me. You saw me. You saw another woman struggling. You could have helped me. But it's also, my balance was a champion that freaking day, alright? Because I didn't fall, and I am clumsy as crap. Right? I walk into walls. I stubbed my toe quite often. Like, I got this new tripod, and the first 3 days I stubbed my toe every time I walked into my room. Even though I could see it. It's a very large black tripod. So, that is the time I broke my heel. And that's my story time for this week. I'm gonna have a story time next week. I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is. It is what it is. It is what it's gonna be. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. You have to wait for that one. But I hope you enjoyed it. Come back next Friday for story time. And if you have any requests, suggestions, recommendations, put them in the comment box below. Like, comment, subscribe if you really liked it. Share, I would greatly appreciate it. And this has been Jessica Baek. Bye!